Does your bread knife do this with paper? That's not very good cutting. And you want it to look like this? Then stick around. Thanks for coming and checking out my channel again. Tonight, we're going to go through and we're going to sharpen the serrations of my bread knife because it is cutting very poorly right now. The things that you're going to need are your knife, some diamond honing rods, at least one, preferably in a coarse or a medium diamond grit. And then we're going to need some kind of a flat, smooth sharpening stone. I'm going to use the Atoma 1200 as my flattening stone, but you could use a ceramic sharpening stone as well. And so all we're going to do is match the groove, the angle of the bevel with our diamond honing rod. And you can do it either way. You can start with the handle closer to the blade, and then you're going to pull, okay, and ride it around the entire inside of the serration. You could also do it by pushing, as long as you're matching that angle still, and push until it fills up. Okay. What this is going to do is help bring some fresh metal back into the fight. Smooth out the valleys and start putting the teeth points back onto the teeth. It's going to give it some uniformity. The most important thing is that you maintain that angle. You'll know you've got the right angle when the honing rod basically sits on the entire bottom of the valley there. So I'm starting with a coarse stone or diamond rod. Depending on the condition of your knife, you may want to start with a medium or whatever you've got. I have never sharpened this knife, and I've had it for 14 years now. Never been sharpened, so it was due. All right, now what we've done right there is there's another key point is you don't want to be pushing the rod back. You're going to create a bigger burr in the wrong direction by doing that. And you'll be pushing metal from the valley onto the backside, which is inevitable when you are sharpening. You're going to get material on that back side. But so we would go through all 3 sharpening stones in that progression. And then at the very end, what you're going to do is lay the blade so that it's flat with the serrations down. And you're going to just rock it back and forth. And all we're doing here is flattening out any rough spots that are on the back of the knife. So if you've got any teeth, if you feel on the back side of the serration here, if you feel anything really sharp, that means, or if your nails catch, like my nails are catching, my nails can catch on the back of this, which tells me that there is some bending over in the valleys, and that's what's causing the dullness. So just line the teeth up, and you're going to rock back and forth. And engage the metal on the back of those valleys and teeth of the serrations. Okay. It won't take much on a diamond stone. It might take a little longer on a ceramic. I can feel it all the way down too. Okay. If you have trouble spots, you can certainly focus on that. By doing that, you'll apply more pressure. So you see I'm focusing on the bottom here. I can apply more pressure, which will work in my favor to fix that particular area. Okay. That's much better. I feel some right there. And what you're going for is you're going to break off that metal. Some of it'll be a burr. Some of it needs to be flattened anyways. You can even start by flattening if you feel right away, flattening that back end. But you'll finish with this technique as well. To remove the burr that you've created with the honing rod. And I'm not putting the whole knife on there because I'm going to end up scratching the entire knife. So I'm just working on the serrations on the back. So the back side of the serrations. Serrations are a single bevel generally, meaning that they have one angle and then a flat side on the other edge. And that's why we don't flip the knife over and come back and send the rod going down this way. That would be a double bevel serration. Those are not that common in knives. I don't think I've ever seen one, but they might be out there. I'm sure somebody's tried it. So we finished with the coarse stone. We'll put the coarse stone away. We're going to move up to the medium or the fine, and then repeat. and do the same thing. Make sure as you're doing this too, I don't think I did it on the first stone, but I did right there. You want to rotate the diamond rod as you do this, so you don't wear just one side of the diamond rod out. You want the diamond honing rod to wear out evenly. Okay. We'll finish up with the extra fine, repeating the same thing. Okay, so then very important step here is, again, you got to remove the burr at the back. So you could start at the top here, work it back and forth. And you may need to rock the knife forward just a little bit to make sure that the back of the valleys are in contact with the stone. All right. Now feel the back. It should be nice and smooth. You shouldn't have anything sharp there. I feel a little bit right there. Much better. All right. Now let's give that paper another try. And now that you've got the back all smooth, that should be indicative that your knife has been resharpened. So go out there, make some bread, and go ahead and give it a whirl. I hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share the content with someone that you know will love it, and give me a big thumbs up. Damn for all out.